On another note, I'm going to be podcasting tonight. Hopefully. I canceled it last night because I got into kind of a tiff and I had to figure it out. And I had to go to the store with my mom and give her rent money. And so tonight I should be podcasting. Sorry, I'm so ADD. I look all over the place instead of looking directly at the camera. Like I did just then. I'm on break and I'm by myself, obviously. There's nobody around, so just post it up. Yeah, I want to podcast about Tila Tequila. Tila Tequila, if you haven't checked out her website or her fucking YouTube, you should. And her Blog Talk Radio. She's actually talking about a lot of stuff, and it's really cool because for me, I'm like, it's only a matter of time before the awakening starts happening on a mass scale. And when celebrities start speaking out, that's when it's going to start happening. Like, if other celebrities would jump behind Tila Tequila on the shit that they believe, we can protect them. Like, the fact that people pay attention to what Tila's talking about is the reason why, in my opinion, she's safe. Is because it's not just that people think she's fucking crazy, it's that people are actually paying attention to what she says and how she feels about things. And that's what keeps her alive, essentially. Like, people don't realize that she needs people to pay attention to what she's talking about. Or something's, they're going to try and, she's fucking crazy. Something happened. An overdose. Suicide. Did you watch her videos on YouTube? She was acting a little crazy. And I just don't believe that shit. And she puts it all over her podcast. Like, if anything fucking happens to me, you'll know it wasn't an accident because I'm talking about things. And not necessarily that I know how to follow everything she's saying, but I do think that it's necessary to pay attention to some of the shit coming out of her mouth because it's real. It's very real. And the only people who can really speak out about it and say they know what's going on is these fucking rich-ass celebrity idols that we worship. And I have a podcast on that as well. If you haven't checked out my podcasts, Blog Talk Radio /so yeah. Check it out. I just talk about lots of stuff. I did one specifically on celebrity worship. Like, why do we even call them celebrities? Celebrity stems from the root word celebrate, which means we celebrate their life consistently. You celebrate celebrities more than you celebrate your own mom sometimes, and there's a problem with that. Sorry, I'm so fucking shaky. But anyways, check it out. Check her out. I'll be talking a little bit more on that on my podcast tonight. Hope to see you all there. There's a call-in number, so if you have questions, feel free. I believe the number is 716-814. I don't know. I'm not going to quote it here because I don't know it, but it's my Blog Talk Radio phone line, so check it out. I'm going to try purchasing that soon, too, because I've actually talked to my co-producer, Verdict Productions, and he is totally interested in the idea, and I guarantee that once we kick it off, we can find a lot of people who are interested in having conversations with us and just creating a dialogue about things. One of my favorite podcasts to check out, and I'm going to shout them out now, is Why You Mad Son Radio on Blog Talk Radio. The Blog Talk Radio / either YMS or Why You Mad Son, but you can check out their website, whyoumadson.com. There's an app to listen to all their podcasts. I suggest you get involved with that, especially if you're not culturally diverse. Like, that gives you such an awesome insight from people in a different place. And when you come from a place like Salt Lake or small towns, shit like that's necessary. Like, you need to hear other people's perceptions on shit because they live in a whole different world in New York. That's a whole different world than this slow-ass town over here. Like, look at this. That's completely bare. Like, really? And granted, I work outside of the city, kind of, so I work in a place that's right by the airport that has a lot of business complex, but cigarettes almost gone. They're worth checking out because, life in the city is much different than life in fucking small towns, even cities that are not New York. If you're not in New York or LA, you might not know how it is to be in one of those situations, especially with what they're experiencing. So check them out. Check out my podcast. Check out Tila Tequila, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.